What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Recovery 6, the channel where we talk about how to maintain our addiction after prison and how to maintain our freedom after prison. And today we got to talk about some stuff, some real stuff, because this happens to me 3 to 4 times a week, all right? Anybody else in the peer recovery world, anybody else who works in an addiction specialized world, alcohol specialized world, this is for you too, because this happens to you. And anybody who's an addict has probably done this once or twice. You pick up the phone, you're going through it with your family, you hate your life, you woke up dope sick, it's now 7 o'clock, you can't get any help, you can't get a fix, you can't get anything, you're tired of going through withdrawal, you're tired of fighting with people, you're tired of the crimes you're committing, you're tired of everything that's going on, and you call me, and you say, yo, Sticks, can you get me into a rehab? Can you get me into a treatment facility center? And I say, well, I don't know, man. Let me make a phone call. You know, there's some things going on. You might have the pandemic going on. You might have some things going on, but let me make a phone call. Do you really want to go? Yes, Sticks, I want to go. I can't deal with this no more. All right, let me make a phone call. What happens? I call. Hey, can we help this person out? Yes, we can. All right. When can we do it? Right now. Perfect. Let me give them a call. I'll call them. Hey, bud. Hey, honey, just let you know, they said, yes, you can go. When? Right now. Then they say, wait, right now? Whoa. Right now? You want me to go right now? You want me to stop what I'm doing and go right now? No, Six, I can't go right now. I just got my stimulus check, bud. I get paid on Friday. I can't go, man. Matter of fact, I can't go. Me and my boyfriend, we have made a date. Me and my girlfriend, I gotta buy her a present. I messed up last week. Things are bad. I cannot go right now. Or man, my boy, he just got a whole entire pack. We trying to run through that pack, get as high as the sky before I go. I can't go right now. And then I say, well, I thought you wanted to get clean. And they say, well, I do, but right now? So yeah, right now. You asked me, can I get you into a rehab? You said you're tired of your whole life. I can help you right now. And now you want to backtrack on it. Hold on. Let's talk about this. When people call me and ask me to get clean, the very first question I will normally ask them, if they're not rushing me, is, have you talked to your family about this? Have you talked to your loved ones about this? Is this something that you've already discussed with the people around you? Are they going to support you in this? Are you able to do this? Does your job know that this is what you're going to do? Does your job know that you have this problem or this issue? Do the people around you know you have this problem or this issue? So I ask these questions because most of the time, people have no idea that you're going through these problems. Or if they do have these problems, they don't know that you're, sorry guys, I just pulled into work. I apologize. It'll get brighter in a second. A lot of times people will try to hide it, and the situation's getting too bad, and that's why they're trying to get into rehab, because they can see that it's getting really bad. All right, I know for myself, this has happened a few times, but one time I had gotten just sick. Like, I woke up, I was dope sick, I couldn't deal with it, I was losing faith, like everything was going wrong. I didn't want to deal with my life anymore, and I ended up calling this treatment center. I called the treatment center and I was like, hey man, look, you guys got a bed. I can't deal with this no more. My girl's going through this. I'm tired of the life I'm living. Things aren't going right. I need some kind of help. I need y'all to help me some way, shape, or form. Randomly, the lady says, yeah, we got a bed for you. She's like, we got 2 beds left right now, and people have been calling all day, but it sounds like you're really ready to stop. It sounds like you're really ready to help or get help. If you want to do it, come on in. So I'm like, bet. All right, bet. When are we doing this? She was like, today. I was like, today? Today day. She was like, yeah. I was like, all right, you know what? Let me call my job real quick. Let me see what's going on. Hang up the phone, call my job. I think I told him, like, I lied to him. I told him something crazy, like there was a death in the family, or like my second cousin from my mama's left side like went away. Somebody, like, I didn't even know. I just made some crazy stuff up, and I was like, hey, I gotta go for a couple weeks. Which, that's not right. I should have just been like, hey, I have this problem. I want to help. I need to get help. I'm just being honest. This is what's going on. These people are willing to help me. But my job was like, all right, cool. I was like, all right, cool. Like, just come back to us when you needed us at the time. It wasn't like they had to have me there. So I was like, all right, bet, let's do this. So I ended up hanging out with a girl that day, and she ended up having a friend who got some dope, and we ended up getting high. Now I feel great. And I'm like, man, damn, I feel great. I ain't trying to go right now. You know what? I ain't trying to go right now. We're going to see, can we call tomorrow? Maybe I might be able to get in there and call tomorrow. I can't go right now. This is too good of a feeling. Don't go that night. Don't go the next day. Don't go the next day. Don't call. I didn't call for like a week. I ended up calling them back like a week later. And I was like, hey, you guys think that you can get me back in there? Some things happened. I'm sorry. I couldn't make it work. Made up some lie. They were like, well, we don't have any beds available right now, but we'll call you when we're ready. I was like, well, how long do you think it's going to be until the next person transitions out? She was like, maybe 2-3 weeks. I was like, all right, cool. So I lived the high life. I lived the hell life. I lived the dope sick life. I lived the extremely high life for those 2 or 3 weeks. So she's like, just make sure that you're ready to go when we call you. I'm like, all right, cool. Man, 2-3 weeks go by. Randomly, my phone rings, like a random phone call at 10 o'clock in the morning. I answer the phone. I got high before. I'm still sort of high. I'm waking up ready to do my next shot. Got dope on me. The lady's like, hey, you still interested in getting clean? I was like, heck yeah. She was like, all right, we can take you today. You got to be at Intact by 3 o'clock. Have this, and this ready. Your social, birth certificate, all this ready. Make sure you have your paperwork from the place that's paying for it. And we're ready to go. I was like, wait, today? She was like, yeah, today. I was like, oh, I can't do it today. I can't do it today. And I tell you that story because now it happens to me. And now I see the other side of it. All right. When you're ready to get clean, when you're really ready to get clean, you talk to your family. You don't go to them crying and saying, I hate my life and this, that, and the other. You sit down and you talk to your family, or you talk to your loved ones, you talk to your friends, you talk to people who are close to you, you talk to your counselor, you talk to your peer recovery specialist, you talk to whoever it is that's close to you. Whoever will support you. You talk to them and you tell them, hey, I need to do this. I need to do something about this. This is just what it is, because I can't live like this no more. I've already made my first step. I've already called this place. They said that they might have a bed for me. On that day, are you willing to take me? On that day, are you willing to support me in doing what I'm trying to do? 9 times out of 10 people are going to say yes, because you're taking the first step, because you're the one doing it. They're supporting. Most people find it a very heavy weight to pull an addict to do something. But when an addict will pull you and say, look, I need your support, so I'm going to pull you and you're going to push me and we're just going to go, most people will say, all right, bet. That's a lot easier to push a car downhill than it is uphill. Always remember that. So when you go to your family, you go to your friends, and you tell your family and friends, look, this is the next step. The next step after that is to be very real with yourself and to cut off communication with the people that you're dealing with. Cut off the random people you're dealing with, because you don't want to catch a case. You don't want to do something wild before you go. You don't want to just mess up real bad before you go. You just don't want to do that. So you try to cut off the thin people. Now, if they say it's 2 or 3 weeks before you get ready to go, obviously I'm not dumb. Just like any other addict, you're not going to cut off your plug. You're not going to go through dope sick. What you might do, you might use up until that morning, which most people do who go into rehab. Most people get high the morning that they're going, and then they start their sobriety from there. Very rarely do I see people decide they're gonna detox for a week or 48 or 72 hours before they go. Now, there are some facilities that are like that. There are some facilities that you have to go to another facility and detox, or you have to go to this facility and detox for 72 hours or even 4 days before they'll put you in a treatment facility. There are facilities like that, and there's a bunch in Virginia. Where I'm at, there's definitely a bunch in Virginia, and there's a bunch in Florida where I'm from as well. So a lot of people, usually what they'll do, they'll have some kind of dope, whether it's a small hit, whether it's a 5 milligram pill, just something that won't get them high, or something that will get them high, just something that will make them feel good for that one last time going into this new world of recovery that they're about to go into. And that's understandable. And the treatment centers know this. They're not dumb. I did it a few times. They're not dumb. Like, they know what you're trying to do. So, after you talk to your family, after you start trimming the fat off of people, regardless if you're trimming the fat off because you're about to leave in a couple of days, that's great. If you're not trimming the fat off because you're not leaving for 2 to 3 weeks, if you're not going to leave for 2 to 3 weeks, or you're not going to leave for a month, still stay in constant contact with that support person. Let them know every step that's going on. Call them every day. This is how you build a bond. This is how you build support. You call them every day. Hey man, I'm going through this, I'm still leaving this month, I'm still here, because then you build up this confidence, and then you get this thing going where like, hey, I'm ready to do this. I really am ready to do this. And you're showing people that you're ready to do this, all right? When that day comes, though, don't go through all this for no reason. Don't say you're ready to do this, and then the day comes for you to change your life, for you to better the quality of your life, for you to become a better man, a better woman, a better girlfriend, a better boyfriend, a better son, a better daughter, a better father, a better mother. Don't stop at that point when you made it this far. It takes a lot of effort to call a detox place and talk to them. It takes a lot of effort to maintain communication with somebody for a month or for 2 weeks or 3 weeks, especially when you're not used to doing it. And that's why I tell people to do that. If you're going to make the decision to go ahead and go into a rehab, if you're going to make the decision to go ahead and go into a detox facility, go ahead and stay in contact with somebody. Start building a bridge there. Start building a bridge right there, because then somebody can help you walk across that bridge. But if you don't build a bridge and there's this gap, there's no way for somebody to help you walk across it. And then what happens is when you get ready to go make that decision and there's nobody there, what they end up saying is, oh, nobody cares about me, nobody does this, nobody. Well, you never gave nobody a chance to build a bond with you, to care about you, because you pushed everybody away in your addiction. You've lied, cheated, and stole from everybody around you. So there's nobody to see that you're really trying to get help. So building that bond with your family, friends, loved ones, counselors, that is important for the time leading up to going to recovery. And then the bond becomes solid when they drop you off. Yes, they drop you off. You cannot drive your own car. I've never seen a facility you can drive your own car. That's not true. I've seen facilities where you can drive your own car, but they take your keys and they don't give them back. So it's you might as well just let them drop you off. Because if they have your keys, you can AMA out of there against medical advice. You can just be like, look, I'm leaving. You can say, forget this whole place, and you're out. So that's why it's better for when I was doing it, just drive me and take me and drop me off. That's just what it is. Because I know if I end up sneaking on the phone, I end up whatever calling somebody, and somebody says, hey man, I just got a bunch of money, we getting high, I'm out. So you take that first step. All right, you take the first step, you build the bond, and then you go in there and you work the program. You work the program. If you can leave your phone at home, leave your phone at home. What I always tell people to do, which I know is crazy, and most people are like, I'm not changing my number. I always tell people, if you go into a detox center and you're coming home, ask your people to get you a new phone or buy a new phone with a new phone number. The dope man don't know your phone number. The addicts don't know your phone number. And if you don't have the main numbers that are keeping you living on this life, that makes it harder for you to keep living this life. So you take your phone and you take out, you write down anybody who's not an addict's number, anybody who's a positive person's number, a family member that's positive, a counselor that's positive, loved ones that are positive. You write down their numbers. But if you look at that number, you're like, man, that's JJ. We got shit at the beach last week. JJ does not need to go on your phone. Or if you look, you're like, girl, that's Karen's number right there. Man, Karen got that fire. Karen does not need to go on your new phone. JJ and Karen need to go to hell somewhere on else. You put down people on your new phone that is positive. You keep that new phone number. Then, what I try to tell people, if you're going to get back on Facebook, you're going to get back on Instagram, create a new one. Create a new one with a different name. That way, when people, JJ the dope boy or Karen the junkie, decides to call you or decides to find you, they can't find you. They think you just fell off the map. You ain't fell off the map. You at the same house. You just working a new job, or you working a better job, or you're living a different type of life. You're going to meetings, you're going to church, you're doing this, you're doing that. They can't see you. And then when they see you again, it's always the same reaction when people see people coming out of rehab. It's always the same reaction. Somebody's been in rehab 3, 30 days, 6 months, whatever it might be. They come home and they actually start working the program. They start working the classes. They start working the meetings. They start going to work. They start going to church. They start doing the right thing. Whenever somebody sees you after a year, after 6 months, after even 3 months, they always say, damn, you look good. That was my thing. Hey, I can't even lie. People be like, damn, Sticks, you look good. You look clean. You look healthy. And your confidence just, woof, confidence just goes through the roof at that point. Like, damn, I do look healthy. Damn, I do look good. All right, bet. Yeah, this is working. It's always the same thing, man. It's always the same thing. You get 1,000 people saying how proud they are of you, which are great feelings. You get all these people who are just like, man, this is awesome. That's what it's all about. So look, the next time you decide to call me or call another peer recovery counselor or call a detox center or call somebody to say, hey, I want help, talk to your family and friends about it first. Talk to your loved ones about it first. Make sure this is something you really want to do. Don't call them knowing that you won't go right now. Really talk to them. Make sure they got your support. Because if you know that they're going to support you, you're more susceptible to go right then if they say, okay, we can go right then. All right? And that's the truth. Call, talk to your family, build bridges, keep in contact, communicate, apply, execute, get out, work the program, live life. That's all it is. That's what recovery is all about, guys. That's what recovery is all about. That's how we build a brand new society. That's how we build brand new bonds. And that's how we become better people. But hey, I just got to work. I just wanted to drop some jewels on y'all before I was walking into work. It just hit me, came across. This is just something I wanted to talk about. I love each and every one of y'all. I hope y'all stay safe. Look, if you don't take it day by day, take it hour by hour. If you can't take it hour by hour, take it minute by minute. If you can't take it minute by minute, take it second by second. But recovery is reachable. Recovery is doable. It just takes time. It takes networking, and it takes a good commitment of people. Love y'all. Talk to y'all later. Bye.